Hi, my name is Holly and today I wanted to do a video showing you how you can achieve some of the types of eye looks that you might have seen girls that are doing on TikTok and Instagram, all those ones that you look and you're just like, oh my goodness, how on earth do they do that? They just look so professional. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need to be a professional, you don't need anything special, literally just your eyeshadow and a couple of techniques that hopefully I'll be able to show you today. I am in no way a makeup artist. I'm not professional in any way, shape or form. I'm just someone that has loved makeup for quite a long time, and so I picked up a couple of tips and tricks along the way that hopefully will be useful to you in your makeup journey. So let's get started. So today's look I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill, her first palette with Morphe, and I will be doing a burgundy look with a gold cut crease. I have already done my base of concealer and a little bit of powder, and as you can see I've done my eyebrows as well, but that is it, and that's all you need to start with. So my first tip if you want to do an eye look that looks really professional is you have to be bold. All of these professionals are doing looks that are bright, they are colourful, they are just packing on colour. Looks that are sort of pale, and obviously there's a time and a place for those looks. I love a neutral look or a nude look. If I, just an everyday kind of look, of course I love those. But for these particular really outstanding looks, you have to be bold with your colours. That's why I'm going for like a dark red and like this bright gold to contrast it. Another tip is that for these looks, I would say that it's good to do matte colours sort of from the crease and on the outside, and then to do the inner corner as something shimmery. So I like to mix up shimmery on the inside and then matte on the outside, because if you do all shimmer, although I do love those looks too, it can definitely be too much and then your sort of cut crease will be lost. And similarly with all mattes, if you do all matte, then there'll just be no dimension there. So yeah, that's what I would say. Tip number one I recommend: be bold and use matte colours and shimmery colours together. I've actually just decided to pick a different gold because the gold in this palette isn't actually my favourite gold. My favourite gold is this ColourPop Disney collection. Oh, it's very messy, this gold right here. So what I'm going to do is actually start with this first. With a typical cut crease look, you would start with your matte base and then you would cut the crease with a concealer. I've never been able to do that. I don't know whether it's the concealer I use, I just don't know. I've never been able to get it to work. So this is how you can fake a cut crease without actually having to faff with all that concealer, because I don't know how to do it. So this is how you can achieve it without doing that. So what I do is I start with quite a precise brush, and I will start in the corner and just pack on the gold. So as you can see, I've done that here. Let me see if I can zoom in. So this is it, and as you can see, if you have hooded eyelids, it's really important. So when I've opened my eye, you can see that I've actually gone above the crease so that you can still see this cut crease when my eyes are open. If you just do it and end it in the actual crease, then it won't be as effective. You have to go a little bit above, as I have. So I've done that on one eye, I'm just going to quickly repeat that on the other eye. So I've gone about halfway with both of my gold looks, and now I'm going to be dipping into my matte red, and I'll show you what to do now. Just cleaning off the brush there. Okay, so I'm going to dip into my red. I'm just going to start on the corner. Just pack this in. Then what I'm going to do next is quite important, and you have to be precise, is I'm going to go around the edges of where the gold is, and it almost like I'm outlining it with the red. this is how you start, and then you just blink those up. And then I'll be going on now and just packing on more colour around there. I'm also leaving a slither in between the red and the gold so that I can blend that out, so it's not just block red, block gold. I've left a little bit so that in this little bit here it will be like a faded kind of burgundy look. Another thing I would say for these TikTok looks, they always have really precise lines from the corners here. So I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can do that. The first one is if you have a precise short brush like this, what I will do is I literally just use it and I draw a line really carefully. So I've drawn my line and now I'm just packing it in so that they meet. Now don't worry if it's a little bit messy, because what you can do, and what I'll show you on this side, is you don't have to do this precise line. You can just blend it out, and then if you still want that precise line, you would just get a cotton bud and I just use micellar water to just sort of dip in the cotton bud, and you can wipe away any excess. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And what I'm going to do now is just blend out all the edges. So this is what it currently looks like blended out. I'm actually not super loving the line that I've got going on here, so I think what I will do later on is take my Q-tip and just tidy that up a little bit. For now I'm just going to very quickly recreate this on this side, starting with packing in the colour . So this is what they both currently look like. I'm now going to take my micellar water and my cotton bud, and I'm just going to make these a little bit more precise. Okay, so this is how we are looking so far. So it's all blended out and I'm really happy with the lines. My next tip is that all of these TikTokers and amazing makeup artists will do colour underneath the eyes. They don't just leave it like this, and that really just rounds out the look as a whole. I was really skeptical about this at first, and I couldn't figure out how to do it how I like it. Some people like to do really thick underneath their eyes. I think because I have quite deep bags, that doesn't really work for me. It just looks like I'm trying to colour in my bags. So I do really precise thin lines, and I will show you that now. So I'm going to take the dark red that I've done and go from the corner as if it's carrying on from this line, just going under here all the way along. Just do that quickly. And I'm just stopping just short of my corner here, because I'm going to do that inner corner in the gold. But I'm going to do the red following on from this side now quickly too. So I'm going to go quickly back in the corner with my gold again, this time under the eye. I'm going to very delicately blend it out, but not too much, because like I said before, I don't want it all covering up my, well, not exactly covering, painting my bags. Okay, so this is the finished look overall. My next tip is that no eye look is complete without mascara or false eyelashes. Now what you will find is that all of these makeup artists and TikTokers will use large, bold, fake eyelashes. I personally I can't get on with false eyelashes. I find them annoying and frustrating to put on, and they feel really heavy while they're on, so I will personally always just choose a really bold mascara. But if you want that really polished professional look, it is worth investing in some big bold eyelashes, because as soon as you put them on, it's like bam, look complete. People just cannot look away. It always makes an eye look 10 times better. So even if you've gotten to this stage and you're like, I'm not loving it, trust the process. Put on some mascara and you will feel it. Now, I always use this MAC waterproof mascara. It's my go-to. It is kind of expensive, I would say. It's £20, but it is so worth it. Like, the volume is quite clumpy, but it has this amazing brush and really thin little bristles, and it just fans out my eyelashes and makes them so bold. I completely think it's worth it. I wear mascara all the time, so I think if you are someone who wears mascara all the time, it is completely worth investing. I will just quickly do my eyelashes now. Oh, no I won't. I completely forgot. First I will actually use my setting spray. I've sort of mentioned this in a few videos before, but if you don't know, I always recommend putting on your setting spray before you put on your mascara, so that you can set your eye look, because if you do it after your mascara, it wets the mascara and then you're more likely to have it print or on your eyes and underneath your eyes, and you just don't want that. So setting spray first. So now I have set the eyeshadow, I will put on my mascara. Okay, so here you have it, the final look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks brilliant. Like I said, as soon as I put on the mascara, I was like, look complete. So I'm really happy with this. I hope you have enjoyed my video today, my tips and tricks. Let me know if you did, and thank you so much for watching.